Good morning, everybody. As you maybe know and remember, I'm the city mayor of Wrocław. Using the English proper pronunciation, the city name is to be said Wroclaw. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be opening now the second Wrocław Global Forum. I wanted to welcome warmly just few very important and distinguished guests, starting again with the President of the Republic of Poland, Mr. Bronisław Komorowski. Welcome. I welcome Mr. Vladimir Filat, the Prime Minister of Moldova. There is the former President of Poland between us, Mr. Aleksander Kwaśniewski. Welcome, Mr. President. And there is General James Jones, former US National Security Advisor. Welcome, General. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, just few sentences about Wrocław and the second Wrocław Global Forum. After joining the European Union, the city of Wrocław started, economically spoken, started to grow with a speed which is higher than 12%. The GDP generated in the city grows on a yearly basis faster than 12%, which means faster than China. It's difficult to imagine what would happen if we joined the United States of America. Talking about Wrocław Global Forum, just one remark: energy, security, democracy. Three words that are crucial for the future of the world. We deeply appreciate, we'll discuss these subjects in Wrocław. And getting back to Wrocław Global Forum, there are many journalists, they ask me why? What is the issue behind? Why the meeting? Why this conference? And the answer is pretty easy. If there is a friendship you want to maintain, you want to sustain, you have to make people together, you have to make people meeting, and you have to make people talking. This is what we will do here in Wrocław. Welcome again, and I wanted to ask you for a big applause for Fred Kempe, the President of Atlantic Council. Fred, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Atlantic Council and the chairman of the Brent Scowcroft Center of International Security, General Jim Jones, a member of our International Advisory Board, President Aleksander Kwaśniewski, our chairman, Senator Chuck Hagel, and my International Advisory Board chairman, General Brent Scowcroft, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our second annual Wrocław Global Forum. We are delighted to partner once again with the city of Wrocław in this initiative, and thank you, Mayor Dudkiewicz, for hosting us in this beautiful city, and with apologies to all other mayors of Poland, the most dynamic city of Poland. I notice it is bustling already with an air of excitement over the upcoming 2012 football championships. I'm told that we will have some competition for attention in September at your new stadium when George Michaels will perform, when you will have a championship boxing match, and when there will be a display of monster trucks. So, as usual, Mr. Mayor, you have created competition for the Wroclaw Global Forum. And I'm not sure whether next year we'll move into your new stadium, but I think perhaps this hall, this beautiful hall, is enough. For all the coming excitement, however, I'm not sure it measures up to the importance of the issues and the intellectual fireworks that we'll try to set off in the next 2 days. Coming shortly after President Obama's trip to Poland and at the start of the Polish EU presidency, there could be no better timing for our issues of democracy, security, and energy. The Arab Spring, the most important geopolitical event since the end of the Cold War, gives the Polish and Central European experience and model whole new relevance and importance. It raises a whole new set of challenges for our common transatlantic purpose, Mr. President. Mr. Mayor, let me salute already your enormously capable team in the Secretariat of the Wroclaw Global Forum that has worked so seamlessly and tirelessly to prepare the forum. A special thanks to the more than 150 volunteers in the city of Wrocław, all of whom I'm trying to recruit to work for the Atlantic Council in Washington. They are just magnificent. We are pleased that we have 100 more participants than last year, and your city has done an excellent job of welcoming the 300 plus guests, high-level business leaders, political leaders, policy leaders. We are especially delighted to see that our forum has attracted so many well-known political and business figures from the transatlantic community. I want to stress that all our discussions focus on conversation and interactive debates as much as we can rather than lengthy presentations. That will be the spirit of most of our discussions after the keynotes. I encourage all of you to continue the conversation online by tweeting, by blogging. You need not include your photographs when you tweet. Orange will also be live streaming all the forum events, including tonight's dinner. So please spread the word of those unable to attend. Orange.pl will be streaming these events, so we're going to have a large audience outside of this room. I want to thank the U.S. Embassy in Poland, Ambassador Lee Feinstein, for his active involvement in this initiative from the beginning. Many thanks as well to our partners, the Polish Foreign Ministry, as well as think tank partners in Poland, the Polish Institute for International Affairs, headed by Marcin Zaborowski, the Center for International Relations, headed by Janusz Reiter, and the Institute of Public Affairs, headed by Jacek Kucharczyk, who helped put together a terrific set of panels, all of them, over the next 2 days. This is the way to work internationally, always with an international group of aggregated best minds. We also are delighted to host our 3rd annual Freedom Awards dinner tomorrow evening in conjunction with the forum. Last year was an emotional night as we paid tribute to Alexander Kwasniewski, Jerzy Buzek, Javier Solana, and the Ladies in White dissident group from Cuba. We're very excited about tonight's 3rd annual Atlantic Council Freedom Awards, which we execute in close partnership with the city of Wrocław, with the honorary co-chairs, Ambassador Lee Feinstein and the Ambassador of the U.S., Robert Kupiecki. This year's ceremony will pay tribute to those in the community who have worked tirelessly to defend freedom and democracy or are working tirelessly now. They will include tonight U.S. Senator John McCain, Polish Foreign Minister Radek Sikorski, on behalf of what the Polish people are doing today for democracy and freedom around the world. Moldovan Prime Minister Vlad Filat on behalf of his people, Adam Michnik and Helena Vucevo. We will also honor courageous individuals and organizations on the front lines of the freedom struggles in Belarus and Egypt, the Belarus Free Theater, the Human Rights Center, and Vyazna, and the Belarusian Association of Journalists, as well as prominent Egyptian blogger Ezra Abdel Fattah, who did so much to bring the protests together. And she will represent the young people of the Arab world, and particularly Egypt. I particularly want to note one special award posthumously for our friend Ron Asmus, the former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for his extraordinary contributions to the transatlantic community and to Central European freedom. Barbara, are you here? We're just delighted to have Barbara Asmus, his wife, with us here today, a brilliant musician, to accept the award, which will be presented by video by Madeleine Albright and by the Secretary of Defense Minister of Defense of the Czech Republic, Sasha Vondra. So finally, last year the Council launched with our partners the annual Wroclaw Global Forum as an effort to showcase Central Europe's increasingly important role as a partner in U.S. efforts to strengthen political, security, and economic ties across the Atlantic. We have witnessed this region's emergence as it grows in confidence and sometimes even is in front of the United States in many issues. Poland in particular has taken the lead on issues from ensuring greater energy security, democracy efforts, and advocating for a proactive European policy toward the eastern neighborhood. And you will hear an all-star lineup this week, as I said, from John McCain, General Jones, Prime Minister Filat, Foreign Minister Sikorski, and of course, we are so delighted to have President Komorowski here to open the forum. President, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So without further delay, let me turn to Mayor Dudkiewicz to introduce our distinguished speaker. Mayor, the floor is yours.